Hi plant friends, I hope your summer is going lovely and that you've been able to be outside, growing and gardening. Today I come to you with a fun unboxing sponsored by the Next Gardner. The Next Gardner is your one-stop shop for all the succulents and succulent accessories you need, from pots and soil to top dressing and of course succulents. You'll find everything you need at thenextgardner.com. Stay tuned to the end of this video to learn how you can get a 15% discount on your next order. Now, let's get unboxing. As you know, I absolutely love succulents. And so I was super excited to get to work on this project with the Next Gardner. They just sent me this gigantic box of succulents. It literally just came in the mail. And because it's been so hot, I just have to open it right away. I don't want these sitting in here for too long. They've made a very long trip to the Midwest, and I would like to see what we got. All right. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Okay. Look at that. Right off the gate, look at these cute littles. Packaged with care and with love. These cute Echeveria are going to be beautiful together in a little pot. So a little care tip on taking care of your Echeverias. You want to pack them in a cute little pot, maybe kind of tight. You don't want to put them in too big of a pot because then you run the risk of overwatering. And as you know, succulents are very susceptible to overwatering. So I will pot these up together, probably in a little terracotta, and they will look adorable. I don't have the names of these. These are very familiar to me. I don't have the names of them, but I will find them and I will look and see what their names are. Oh wait, oh, there's another one. Oh, there's another one hiding in there. So we have 4 littles. How cute. Oh wow, so these have been sent to me fully in pots, potted up. They're not bare root or anything. They are ready to go. This is just awesome. Let me open that box there so you can kind of see what we're pulling out. Ooh, 8 quarts of some growers soil mix. So anytime you're potting up succulents or cactus, you want to make sure that you're going to use a cactus and succulent mix. Now the difference between that and your all-purpose soil is that this is going to come with lots of perlite and lots of, let's see, a lot of additives that are going to help to improve your airflow, which is really important with succulents. Also keeps them from being overwatered. So you're going to want a fast draining soil that'll help keep those succulents dry, but allow them enough to absorb the water that they need. So I'm going to use this up for sure when I get to planting. I'll just put that there. All right, let me rearrange a few things here. Here's another Echeveria. Here's another Echeveria. Now this one looks to be a little more hen and chick-like. Same care. You'll just see that it'll put off these little rosettes. I might have to look that one up. Oh, look how tight this one is. Lots of beautiful rosettes. You can always tell when they're in good condition, when they're really tight like this. That means they've had a lot of really good sunlight. This one is gonna need some TLC. It's just needs to be repotted. It's lost some leaves. But anytime succulents travel from afar, you can't expect them to show up perfectly. Look at this one. This one looks a little bit more like, I'm just gonna take a guess, some kind of like Pachyphytum, or what do they call those? I'm gonna have to look this one up. But this one is more of a Sedum type succulent that's going to grow on a stem. Would probably go straight up. I will post that name once I have a minute to do a little bit more research, but very cool. Now for the big boys. Let's see what we have in here. Interesting. Ooh. I like how they pack these with this soft little fuzz. It really ensures that you don't have a lot of leaf loss. Look at this. Another beautiful sedum type succulent. Ooh, now this is my favorite. I love these. This is Crassula. I believe it's Crassula. I want to say ovata, but I might be wrong. But this is a Crassula plant succulent, and I love these. They will start to put off new little plants and just kind of go all over the place. This is a gorgeous, large specimen. This looks like this. Oh no, this is, oh wow. A nice big, this looks to me like Echeveria Lola is what it looks like. Sometimes they can be really similar, and so I'm just gonna guess that it's a Lola, which I love. Lolas are usually really tight. If I'm wrong, I will correct myself, but that looks pretty close. All right, one more. Let's see here. Oh, wow, look at that. You know, I've had one of these before, but just absolutely stunning. When it has these little red tips on it, that is one way to tell the difference in some of the varieties. They're all very close. You can see this one kind of has like little red tips on it too. These might actually be the same. That means they have good sunlight. When you get those red margins like that, that's always a good sign. But this is so tightly compact. Look at those rosettes. That is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I cannot thank the Next Gardner enough. These succulents are amazing. So stick around, stay tuned. I'm going to get these potted up, and I'm going to tell you how you can get 15% off of your order at thenextgardner.com. All right, we're back to pot up these beautiful succulents that we've received from the Next Gardner. Now I've decided to use a big bowl and do just like a big, pretty succulent arrangement for my outdoor patio table. Now when you put succulents outside, you have to make sure that they're in a spot where if it rains, they're not going to get oversaturated and overwatered. That's also why I'm using terracotta, and I'm lining the bottom of my bowl with some heavy pumice. Now this is a big bowl, and I've had incidences where I put some succulents in a large bowl and they get overwatered just because the pot that they're in is too big. So you want to make sure you have a really good, fast draining soil. Now, I also took some time. I have to retract some statements from the first portion of the video. One being, and I'm embarrassed, I should know better, this is Crassula conjuncta or perforata. I said ovata. I mean, I was close on the sounds, but way off. And this is one of my favorites. I already just potted up in some terracotta. This one I'm going to keep separate just because I love the way these grow. They're so easy to propagate. You can already see little ones coming out the side here, but you just cut the top, put it in the dirt, and it'll start growing again. Another one I was able to identify is this one. I think it's Echeveria tipi. I think these are one and the same. Now, there's other Echeverias that look similar to these with different names. It's very, very difficult to tell. This one, I want to stick with Lola. My only concern is Lola is really tightly balled here usually, but this looks very much like a Lola. It could be something else. And I welcome your identification in the comments. Let me know what you think it is. Correct me. I'm here for it. No worries. I was unable to locate the exact identification of this Sedum, but I'm fairly certain it's some kind of, Sedum of sorts. I'm not sure. It's got these bulbousy leaves like a Hernandezii kind of, but it's a little bit more leggy. So we're just going to call it Sedum. All right. So without further ado, let's get setting our arrangement. I'm going to use the soil from the Next Gardner. Lots of perlite, really airy. Oh yeah, this is good stuff. Really airy. So I'm just going to fill up my bowl. Let's see where we're at. Maybe a little bit more, and then I'm going to start placing in my succulents. Now you can do your arrangements however you want. Maybe you want to put your tall ones in the middle. Maybe you want the tall ones in the back. Whatever you decide, kind of play around. I'm going to go with tall in the back, and then I'm going to kind of move everything to the front. Now I watered these earlier, so I'm not going to water my bowl. I wanted to kind of water them individually before I set them up in here. That way they'll have plenty of time to acclimate. Let's see. Okay, that's pretty. Now these will have to build up a little bit more, but that's okay. We'll do that when we get closer. I love this one. So they've been outside. You can see it's starting to get more purple. I love that. Where should I put this guy? I don't know. I really like him. No, that doesn't work. All right, we're gonna have to come back. I don't know where to put him. He might get his own little thing. He's just super special. Look it, a little leaf popped off, and that's okay. When you're doing your arrangements, you might lose one or two. Just set them aside and we'll put it on top and it'll sprout again. Maybe we'll put these closer together and the little ones kind of around the outside. I don't mind that idea. Now you want to leave some air. I mean, succulents can be really tightly packed in, but good airflow is always a positive when you're working with, any plant really. How cute. Look at this one. This one is like a little rose. Now this one, probably got to be careful with. I don't want to put too much dirt right up against that stem there. You want to make sure you plant them the way they were planted before. Same height. That is so cute. Now, I'm not one for like even. I feel like we have 3 on this side and 3 on this side. So let's mix that up a little bit. I feel like it's more aesthetically pleasing when you have like kind of odds. This was another one I thought was like a bluebird maybe, or I couldn't nail it down. So comment below if you're really good at like knowing what the succulent names are. Because I searched online and there's just too many similarities between some of them that it was hard to say. Cute. I like that. Now one thing you can do if you can always do like a top dressing. I sometimes will just do like big rocks just for interest. I don't really like a total top dressing because I feel like it traps water. And like, the white top dressing does look really cool, but it turns yellow over time. So you can kind of like, put a few rocks in, like a little Zen garden. There. How adorable. I have a few little stowaways that I'm going to pot up real quick too. Let's see if I can fit these last few in this one. Also lined with some pumice. This one doesn't have like a great drainage hole, so what if we do this guy as our center? Flanked over here by this guy. Lovely. Let's see, I'm going to put you in last. This guy. We've got one more. Ooh, it's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. And this guy. I like it. Part of me is wondering if we should do a switcheroo here. Yeah, that feels more balanced. That feels more balanced. Cute. Cute. Well, I'm going to get that filled with some of the Next Gardner's soil. And since you've been so patient, you're in luck. If you would like to get 15% off your next order from the Next Gardner, use code LEAH, L-E-A-H, dash capital T, capital N, capital G, TNG for the Next Gardner. So that's LEAH, dash capital T, capital N, capital G for 15% off your next order at thenextgardner.com. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe. Comment below with any identification tips. I always like to know the names, but they're hard to come up with. So I know you guys are experts out there. Let me know what they're called, and let's solve that mystery together. Have a great day, and thanks again for watching this video. You can look for photos, and if I find an ID, I'm going to put it on my website, suburbansil.com. So make sure you visit suburbansil.com for some more plant projects and plant fun. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.